So how do you guys think, if we take as a premise, which I think is very good, that Joe Rogan really is like a bellwether of like a lot of like normal middle America, especially in the iteration of younger and in this case, obviously male. And I think in some ways that's, you know, as I always say, in some ways that's actually really great and really cause for optimism. In other ways it sucks when he, you know, facilitates, various people. But it's really, honestly, I'm not going to keep giving that disclaimer because we're at a point where it's honestly like, it's an is where it is. It's an is what it is thing now. You know, like we're not even at that point anymore, right? Like it is what it is. And there's actually a lot to work with. And I just want to say, like, this is Joe Rogan responding to, because the Democratic establishment can cry bully and gaslight you all day about the fact that Joe Biden is unable to do this physically and mentally, but then it's going to go into a general election. And I know the Democratic elites don't care about it because all they care about is beating Sanders. 4 more years of Trump is great for them. Bonanza fundraising. But you care about beating Trump because you know how horrifying this all is. Check out how this resonates with a Bernie Sanders supporter, person who's not going to be obscured by a whole bunch of bullshit and propaganda. Smart guy who can see what is right in front of his face and represents a lot of voters.
Can't remember the word creator. Refers to God as the thing.
Hey, actually, I like that more. That's funny.
You know what I think? I have a different take on it. Let's play it because I have a different take on it because when I listened to it, I said, "Oh, I know what he's doing."
Which one do you think it is? First,
the bottom one, the second one. He doesn't want to. Here, let's.
We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by you know the thing.
Stop. Pause. You can't be president.
What?
Stop. Pause. Any games here?
Joe Rogan's powerful.
Joe Rogan's powerful. Stop. Pause. He shut down all of Twitter.
Pause. Listen, we can't play any games here, folks. This is a really old man who can't talk. Like, this is not a joke. Like that right now. You know the thing? Play that again. Play that again. This should get you into a mental hospital. Right. They
Pause
should be like, hey.
Let's just be really clear. Because people will do, because I'm noticing, again, as you'd expect, that people like Joe Lockhart are weaponizing, woke shit. This is not about ageism or ableism or any bullshit. And by the way, this is also what drives normal people insane. This is not saying, in fact, part of the reason that we actually eased up on this was out of human compassion. It was actually saying it is really sad and unpleasant to watch somebody, even somebody that I think has a terrible political career, diminish. And I'll make some jokes about it because I'll make jokes about anything, but actually this is very sad. It's very uncomfortable, but it is what it is. And if you go out and you try to lie to normal people and use a whole bunch of bullshit fucking rhetoric about what's right in front of their face, it's going to be doubly insulting. Because everybody's just going to say, if they have to watch this guy for a little bit, oh, clearly, like, I hope he's safe. I hope he has a nice time. He should spend time with his family. He should whatever. He's not equipped to run or be president. That's obvious. And if you're denying that, you're full of shit. Yeah. Everybody's going to see it.
This isn't FDR in a wheelchair that you can hide in the 1930s. Like, what's going on here is obvious mental decline. This guy can't function. Here's some more.
This should get you into a mental hospital. Right. They should be like, hey, Joe, are you all right?
Right.
We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by you know the
He had 3 strokes while he was saying that. The first one, what was that word? Self-evident? Is that what he said?
We hold these truths to be self-evident.
But it didn't even sound right. Hear it again.
All right, pause and do it. We're going to clip this. Send this to everybody you know in your family, and don't send them all the stuff that's worthy, okay? There's a million reasons to not like Joe Biden. We know all of them. But right now, they're most concerned about electability. And this ain't going to get elected. So send it to them. Send it to them.
Self-evident? Is that what he said?
We hold these truths to be self-evident.
But it didn't even sound right. Hear it again. Listen to it.
We hold these truths to be self-evident.
Self-evident.
He's drunk. That dude's either drunk or he can't talk.
We hold these truths to be self-evident.
And he's not drunk. He doesn't drink. All right.
We got another one we should tack on to this today. The Trump War Room is on this one. I mean, actually a good source for Joe Biden is senile content.
Yeah, because by the way, you're not going to, that's another thing that's amazing is like, just like.
Do they know that it's problematic to be doing this?
Yeah, do they know? You should probably tell them that it's actually really, really problematic that you're doing this and it's totally inappropriate.
Turn this primary from a campaign that's about negative attacks into one about what we're for, because we cannot get reelect. We cannot win this reelection. Excuse me. We can only reelect Donald Trump. Wow. And turn.
See, this is and again, as a normal human being with empathy, these are the great polls here. If you're some absolute asshole, you think this is, whatever, you're Trump, it's funny. If you're off in like disingenuous woke fantasy land, don't notice what's happening right in front of your face. And if you're everybody else, you're caught in between. This is actually fucking devastating and sad to see. And this person cannot do this. Can't do it.
I feel bad when I see that. Like, even in the debates, every time he goes, I really honestly feel bad for him, because I'm just like, man, why you're trying, but it's just not coming. It's just not there. And it's like, hey man, it's gonna be a liability, man. They try to hide him, but they can't hide him forever. Like, it's about to be
on Front Street. Hide in a national campaign. And by the way, to the extent he can hide, how did that work? Yeah, Hillary Clinton would disappear for weeks at a time. Now, in her case, not because she was hiding anything. She's just, raising money and partying.
And she's unpopular anyway.
Yeah, and everybody hates her, so maybe it would be better to not be out there. But, like, it's impossible. It's impossible. They have amassed everything they have to kill you having health care, to hand the primary to this.
There's a desire for, or a need, or a lust for continuity of power in the Democratic Party that I think is covering up some very dark things.
Indeed. You just watched a Michael Brooks show video. Subscribe to get them all. Why wouldn't you? Don't be foolish. Click subscribe below and become a patron as well. Patreon.com/TMBS. Thanks, everybody.